Great. Welcome, everybody. We're so glad that you're all able to be with us today. We started off this year actually with a curriculum about creation. And it was really fitting when Katie DeFantis found this play because there's a lot of scripture verses and things about creation in this play. So it's perfect. We're going to start off with the shepherds in the fields, and then we're going to meet the wise men. And the wise men then travel very far to follow this bright star, this brightest star that they've ever seen. And they're humbled by the shepherds, actually. And they learn a lot from them. So we have worked really hard this past month to perform this play for you today. I'm so proud of our children and the accomplishments that they've met this year. It's been amazing. And I hope, and I know you will be proud of them too. So with that, I present to you Taught by a Star, written by Father Daniel Kovalak. And we hope you leave here today being taught by our stars. Thank you.
We're shining in the night, we're shining to give light, we're shining up above, we're shining with God's love.
Sure are a lot of stars out tonight.
That's about as exciting as the job gets.
Seems a lot brighter than usual, especially over there.
Wonder what's happening.
When the world was still very young, the stars were already an important part of God's creation. They had to shine brightly.
People depended on the stars over the first nightlights. They helped folks find their way in the darkness.
The stars helped travelers figure out where they were going, especially sailors.
People studied the stars and some even worshiped them. You can learn a lot from the stars.
And God made the two great lights, the greater light to rule the day and the lesser light to rule the night. He made the stars also. He set them in the firmament of the heavens to give light upon the earth.
Almighty God promised our father Abraham that his descendants would be like the stars of heaven. I guess that makes us kind of like stars.
David the shepherd said, "When I look at thy heavens, the work of thy fingers, the moon and thy stars, which thou hast established, what is man that thou dost care for him?"
And God gave to all the stars their names. I wonder how God remembers all the names of the stars. I can't even remember the names of our sheep.
It's important for the stars to be in the right places. The stars take their work seriously. Without them, people would stumble in the dark or get totally lost.
The stars' job was to shine. David said, "The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament proclaims his handiwork."
The prophet Daniel said, "And those who are wise shall shine like the brightness of the firmament, and those who turn many to righteousness like the stars forever and ever."
That means wise people give light to others. Now there's something to think about.
We're shining in the night, we're shining to give light, we're shining up above, we're shining with God's love.
Did you hear something?
Is that the stars talking again?
It's all in your head. You need some sleep. Let's go.
I've got to use some starlight now to find that one silly sheep that keeps trying to run away.
In a distant land, Herod was doing his kingly business. He didn't have time to study the stars. He paid big royal bucks for professionals to do it.
But Herod's wife was quite the amateur stargazer, looking to the heavens for all sorts of signs.
We're shining in the night, we're shining means tomorrow we will have financial success from an unknown source.
That's what I like to hear, my dear. Tell me more.
Let's see, what else? Well, the way Virgo's lined with Gemini. Oh my goodness, we'll experience a romantic crisis. Is there something you're not telling me?
Do you dare accuse me by looking at the stars? I'll have your head.
Sorry, I must be mistaken. It's a bit cloudy. The stars say everything's fine, you're a wonderful king, and there are no problems.
That's more like it.
But Scorpio does show you have big victory soon.
Victory? Victory over who? Tell me, what band of barbarians do the stars say I will conquer this time?
I don't know. You'll have to call on the professionals for details. Or maybe you could spend time at a telescope for me?
Nonsense. Guards, summon the royal astronomers. Enough from this amateur work.
At your command, Your Highness.
How may we be of service to you, almighty master? Nice scope you've got there, ma'am. Did you get it from Scopes R Us?
My wife tells me I will have a victory soon. Do you concur? Tell me what band of barbarians will I conquer this time?
To be terribly honest with you, O Great One, our star data unfortunately shows no such victory.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. You're still the most powerful king, O magnificent monarch. But the stars do say, if I may boldly relate, there's another king coming.
What? Another king?
It is a bit cloudy tonight, as I'm sure your beautiful wife has informed you.
See, I told you the stars are giving some special sign.
Silence.
Actually, the appearance of an extremely bright morning star suggests the birth of a new king. But it will be years and years before you'll have to deal with him.
What?
There's good news and bad news. The good news is you'll be a great king for a long, long time.
And the bad news?
Nothing personal, your greatness, but the new king is king of kings. Only, forgive me, O great one, that he will be greater than even you.
No way, no how. You stargazers have lost your minds. None is greater than I. And you call yourself wise men?
Relax, Master, not to worry.
And the appearance of the brightest star we have ever seen suggests the birth of the greatest of kings. This is a major happening. First show, big news, no doubt about it.
Well then, I have a special job for you, allegedly wise men. I order you at once to track this new king and bring him back to me with a full report, so that I may too worship this new king of kings.
As you order, O Great One, we shall follow the stars, your command.
It may take a while though, it's some distance away, and we'll need plenty of food and supplies. And gifts, we'll need gifts for the king. Will we be on the royal expense account?
Just go! Don't bother me with petty details. Find this king to which the star points and come back with so that tell me who he is and where he is. That's it. Now off with you.
We're going. Have a nice day, master. Here, aren't you a little hard on your wise men? You're just doing their job.
Quiet. Go back to your stargazing. Or better yet, why don't you take up quilting or bingo or something? You have no talent with the stars.
So the wise men, following orders, left Herod's court to follow the brightest star among all the stars of heaven.
Herod's wife continued to gaze at the stars, but she also took her husband's advice and took up other less dangerous hobbies.
We're shining in the night. We're shining to live light. We're shining up above. We're shining with God's love.
Hi there. You fellows look lost.
We're going to find. We're following the star that proclaims the new king.
We've been traveling for days. It's been getting even brighter and brighter. Oi, the desert sand, it's in my ears.
Just where are we? And just where are we? And is there a lodging available nearby?
You're in Israel. There's only one hotel in these parts, and it's booked solid for the royal census. It's kind of like a homecoming.
Nice dress you fellas got on. So where are you guys from anyways?
We come from the east to find the newborn king.
We believe the radiant star is pointing to his birthplace.
We were sent by Herod. Herod? Oh no!
We ain't seen no star. Don't know what you're talking about.
Did you see a star? I didn't see a star.
We're the shepherds. We don't know anything.
Why is Herod worrying about us? We pay our fair share. Nothing exciting ever happens around here. Why can't that old goat leave us alone?
Relax, we're on a mission of peace. Though Herod ordered us to follow the star, this journey has become personal.
We mean you no harm. We just want to meet this newborn king and worship him ourselves. We've been following the star.
We have no weapons, only gifts. Gold, frankincense, and myrrh. We assure you our intentions are honorable.
Oh, that's different. Yeah, we've seen the star. Can't miss it. Over there.
That's Bethlehem, city of David, just a stone's throw away by all those houses.
They named the baby Jesus. He's the promise. And the star shines directly on the place they keep the animals, behind the inn.
Brightest star we've ever seen, and we've been in this field forever.
So, what's the story?
Anything unusual going on?
Your sheep seem rather calm.
Just between us, we heard some noise in the heavens.
Angels singing about peace on earth and goodwill towards men. Don't call us crazy, we all heard it.
Guys, we already had this conversation. It's probably just a band playing in the inn.
Go see for yourself.
Have you already been there?
What did you see?
Is there a new king or not?
Go see for yourselves. It's incredible. Even at night, the star makes that place as bright as daytime.
And the mother's a virgin from Nazareth. Does the prophet Isaiah ring any bells to you fellas?
They named the baby Jesus. He's the promised Messiah, the Christ. He's gonna save us from the tyranny of Herod. Nothing personal.
We've been waiting for him for centuries, and he's such a cute little baby. Hope he grows up fast. We're not getting any younger.
So you're telling us that you heard Let me get this straight. You've seen where the star shines, heard angels, and that Christ is a newborn baby?
I suppose you don't doubt any of this.
And the mother is a virgin? That's just not possible. You've gotta be kidding.
That's the most unheard thing I've ever heard of.
Go see for yourselves, and remember that with God, nothing is impossible.
We're convinced all this is true. The prophets foretold it hundreds of years ago, and we believe them. We've got to watch. You guys go ahead.
We'll be visiting again as soon as the second shift comes in. But they're always late.
Do you mean to tell me you guys came all this way just by following the star?
How could we got to this desolate place in the middle of nowhere?
We don't know sheep like you, but we know our stars, and that star is beyond description. No question about it. There's nothing like it in any of our research. That one's brighter than all the candles of Persia put together. And you know how I love our candles. I've never seen such a great light.
This is incredible. We heard that Herod's wife was into stargazing.
That woman will never leave the palace unless the stars are just right.
Yeah, that star must have made her crazy.
Herod probably took away her telescope. And you men actually get paid by Herod to look at the stars?
Gotta earn a living somehow. But it seems to me that that star presents a bit of a problem for us.
As long as the stars are favorable to Herod, no problem. But this star, Herod's not going to be pleased.
We may lose our jobs.
Job's nothing. We might lose our heads. A permanent relocation may be in order for us. I don't think Herod was serious about worshiping anybody other than himself.
You fellows considering a career change?
Shepherding doesn't pay much, but it's honest work.
Doesn't sound like there's much of a future for you in stargazing. Maybe you could take up a Starbucks franchise?
Or you could get a job writing a column in the Bethlehem Gazette.
You simple shepherds don't understand.
We've been studying stars for years and years. They have much to teach us. We're professionals. Could you poor shepherds afford such gifts as those we bring?
Our lives are humble. We don't require much.
Just to do our work, provide for our families, worship our God, and look at the stars is enough.
Yeah, you professionals with all your wisdom, what good has it done you?
You worship the stars only to be taught by a star. To worship God, the maker of the stars. We already knew that.
Shining in the night, we're shining to give light. We're shining up above, we're shining with God's love.
For shepherds, you're pretty smart.
Well, we better get moving. It's getting late. I'm so hungry I can eat a camel with 2 humps. Maybe, just maybe, the newborn king will have some bearing on our future. Let's go see what the star will teach us.
And so the wise men left the shepherds in the field and went to Bethlehem, where they found the little child of Mary, wrapped in swaddling clothes, lying in a manger, surrounded by animals.
The star had brought them a great distance and presented them with a great dilemma. If they did as ordered, Herod would certainly seek to kill the newborn king. If they didn't return, Herod would hunt them down.
In any case, life would never be the same again. Not for the wise men, not for the shepherds or Herod, and not for the world.
Those who worship the stars were taught by a star to adore the Son of Righteousness, the Orient from on high.
We're shining in the night, we're shining to give light. We're shining up above, we're shining with God's love.
We three kings of Orient are, bearing gifts we traverse afar. Hill and mountain, moor and mountain, following yonder star. Oh, star of wonder, star of light, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light.
Star of wonder, star of light, star with royal beauty bright. So much for the royalty of Herod. Suddenly his star isn't so bright anymore.
The wise men presented their gifts to the King of Kings, to which the star had led them. They had learned from the star, they were taught by the star, and they went back to their country the long way around. The very long way around.
Still today, the star that pointed to Christmas shines. Sometimes we can't see it through the clouds. But if, as the prophet Daniel said, we are truly wise, we will see its great light bouncing off all the other lesser stars.
Our Savior, the morning star rising out of the east, has visited us in the flesh. The light has come down to shine on the whole world and each of us. Let us show our wisdom by sharing the light with others.
Shining in the night, we're shining to get light. We're shining up above, we're shining with that love.
Christ is born, glorify him.
so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, shepherds pray at the sight, glory streams from heaven afar, and the hosts sing hallelujah. Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born.
Thank you everyone for your attention and for coming and supporting the hard work of the church school. Every year it seems they find a new way to teach us about Christmas, and please, over the past several years have been good. Monteshka and I were standing and talking the other night that it may be necessary to revisit some of those old videos and then maybe just to present some Golden Globes for the star performances that we have. None of this would be possible, of course, without our parish children, and our thanks to the parents who not only make sure they're here for their classes, but work to remind them that there are lines to learn and places to be and times and those things. They work very, very hard to make this happen. I think they deserve a round of applause for that. Parents and students make church schools. The church schools need teachers, and the teachers that work here at St. Nicholas do an amazing job. In terms of the Yolka, we have several that work diligently to make this happen. Monteshka, our church school director, and together with Katie, each year put together their heads and find a play to use. Father Dan Kovalak has been our main king the past 2 years. Now that he's retired, we may have to convince him, Gabriella, since he's your godfather, to write some more plays for us so that we can keep doing this. And to Miss Annette for providing the musical work with the little ones. So I think Monteshka and Katie and Annette deserve a round of applause also. We can have all of our teachers and students come forward and stand together, and if I can have some of you volunteer your cameras, I think some pictures of this. Thank you again for coming. God bless you. And pray that we have more kids so that we keep this church school growing and keep this happening. Christ is born.
Still flash down.
Hang on, let me get mine.
Hey, everybody say Christ is born. Christ is born. Sarah, you got to come up from behind Stephanie's head. There you go. One more time. Christ is born. All right, and thank you.